Welcome back to Everyday Iowa. Well, our friend Jessica Hill, chairperson of Critter Crusaders of Cedar Rapids, is here with a delicious way you can help the organization. Plus, you have some opportunities with the organization as well.
That's right.
Yes, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so this Saturday, you have a great and, like I said, delicious way that you can help Critter Crusaders. Tell us about it.
That's right. So this Saturday, April 19th, we have our Spring Fling Bake Sale, and it's at both Tyson's locations. So the southwest side and the northeast side location, and that runs from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. and drop off for goodies, donated goodies starts at 8:30, so just a bit ahead of that.
Okay. So if you're dropping off some goodies, like what are the criteria for the products?
Basically, whatever the baker wants to make or the cook wants to make is fine. We have suggestions on the flyer there, but we just ask that they're kind of packaged in something and labeled with what they are.
Okay,
so,
in case someone has an allergy.
Right, right. So if it has nuts in it especially or anything like that, we have had people donate gluten-free in the past, which is always appreciated for those individuals that require that. So just example being like, if you bake a bunch of cookies, do anywhere from 3 to 6 or even 12 on a plate, so people can kind of choose, oh, I need this many for my event, or my family is this size, kind of thing. So
and who says like the price on each one?
No one. So everything is available for Goodwill donation.
Okay.
That's how we've done it in the past and been very successful that way. We've actually, each bake sale, both Spring Fling and the holiday one, typically are able to provide one surgery for one of our pet patients.
That's incredible, because those can be costly.
They can, and so that's usually, we're able to raise between $5,000 and $7,000 with a bake sale.
That's great.
Yes, so that'll pay for one patient typically, and then that's really nice to know that we kind of can accept another patient, if you will.
So that's this Saturday.
That's right.
At both Tyson's, the one's on, let's see, it's off of Council Street there, or Collins Road, kind of in that area, and the other one is off of 16th Avenue.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. Hey, I'm terrible with the direction too, so I think most people are familiar with where the Tyson's are. So what a great cause. You also have Cans for Critters, another way that you raise money, another way that I justify my Diet Pepsi addiction, because I'm like, nope, I'm doing it for the animals every month.
That's right. You have to, basically.
Yeah, I do. Yes. So kind of tell us how that works, and you're also looking for a little help, so we'll talk about that as well.
Sure. So Cans for Critters is a program that was born out of COVID, but was super successful, so we've continued with it. And you can drop your Iowa redeemable cans and bottles off at our location.
No glass, though, correct?
Yeah, we prefer no glass just for safety. A lot of times, things can get broken in transit, and we want to make sure our volunteers are safe.
Okay, I can't justify the wine then.
Yeah, the Diet Pepsi, the caffeine is okay. That's okay. But anyway, so people can drop those off on our flyer. We also have a contact email and phone number in case someone is unable to physically drop them off due to whatever reason, if they need a special accommodation. But touching on that, being able to pick up from people is really been able to broaden the amount of people that we can collect from, as well as funds we can raise. And we had a donated cargo van that is slowly dying on us, unfortunately, and we're almost to the point where it's not going to be safe for our volunteers to drive it anymore. So we're seeking a very generous donation of a cargo van. If anyone knows anyone or anything like that, we're very open, obviously, with our ask, but we just really focus on keeping 100% of our donations available for our pet patients. That's part of what we do. It's part of our mission, so we don't want to take anyone's hard-earned funds and spend it on a van. We're going to try to source one as economically as we can.
And you have a couple of volunteer opportunities as well. Can you tell us about those?
Yes. So we are looking currently for a fundraising coordinator and a volunteer coordinator. And those are just more defined volunteer positions within our organization. And they would have responsibilities sort of self-explanatory in the name. Fundraising coordinator would help us coordinate events like the bake sale that we're talking about, and they would communicate with the board back and forth on different opportunities that might come up. So someone who maybe has fundraising experience would be ideal, but we can absolutely kind of, you know, bring anyone under our wing too if the motivation is what we're looking for.
Right.
So, and then volunteer coordinating would be just like processing new volunteer applications, reaching out to people, and coordinating volunteer help for events that the fundraising coordinator sets up. So we've divided these responsibilities among our existing board members currently, but it's definitely a need for more people. So.
Absolutely. Great ways that you can help your organization. The bake sale, which is your biggest fundraiser, and then you also have the cans for critters, which justifies my Diet Pepsi.
That's right.
Addition, or you can become a volunteer coordinator or a fundraiser coordinator.
Absolutely.
Wonderful organization. We love having you on. You're one of our favorites.
We love coming. Thank you so much. We love seeing you guys each time.
Appreciate it.